Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about BBAI stock. I will be looking to add some more. We're coming on down under the purple line, and we all know we zoom out on the chart because we're not stupid. We zoom out we zoom out, and what do we see? What do we see, guys? Look at that zoom out. What do you see? It's almost like every time it comes under the purple line, it always spikes up. Spikes up. Spikes. Huge spike here. Another one. Wow, it's almost like it's a pattern. I need some of you to stop panicking. Some of you are becoming panicans, as Trump calls them. Like some of you are absolutely panicking right now. I'm seeing a lot of bad sentiment on social media, negative sentiment. A lot of people going, "Oh no, I can't believe. Why are we still going down? I don't understand why we're not going up." But the reality is, September tends to be pretty terrible, especially for you're seeing like Rich Tech Robotics. TSSI, RGTI, quantum stocks coming down as well. Nvidia finally getting some red. Soundhound, like you're going to see a lot of these tech stocks come down because this is expected. And if you watched my QQQ video, I'm going to show you QQQ real quick, just so you guys get where I'm coming from. So QQQ, you'll notice when I zoom in on the chart, what do you notice? Let's look at September. Let's look at the month of September right here. So the month of September for 2024, green candle. This September 2023, big red candle. This September 2022, big red candle. This September 2021, big red candle. Same thing here in 2020. Here, small little green candle. So nothing, just sideways month. Here, another sideways month, and another sideways month. So what do you notice for the out of the past 8 years, 7 have been a big red candle or just sideways action for the month of September in particular. And we all know we all know how this works. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy because why? Because everyone sees it and a lot of people just decide, you know what? I'm not buying this month. I'll just wait till end of month to buy, or buy in October 1st and ride the green candle up, ride the end of your pump. The smart ones, at least, that look at the data. Obviously, the ones that don't look at this kind of data, they're just like confused. Like, I don't understand. Why are we not going anywhere? Why are we falling? And the problem is QQQ. If QQQ is going to have a red month like it, or a sideways month like it's had for the past 7 out of 8 years, well, guess what? Guess what holdings QQQ has? Let's look at QQQ. Nvidia, wow, surprise, surprise, it's right. Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Broadcom, Meta, Costco, Palantir, and so on and so forth. It has a lot of big boys under its belt. So if we know for a fact, based off of historical patterns, that 7 out of 8 years it's been red or sideways, you're going to see a lot of these bigger tech stocks come down. And if the big boys are struggling, what do you think is going to happen to the little boys? Well, they're going to struggle even more. When Nvidia was pumping huge, no one was complaining about, Big Bear and Soundhound and everything, rocketing. But now when it's the opposite, and based off of this historical data, we know it's going to be a red month, or at least a sideways month. This is expected. This is normal. And BBAI, it's expected and it is normal for this to be, and it might be forming this handle here for another breakout, but that's the monthly time frame. But this is expected and this is normal. So I don't know why people start getting scared. And it's funny to me. I think it's absolutely hysterical that people get scared when stocks start falling, when stocks start coming down cheap. And even despite the fact that that September, for the past 8 years, 7 of those have been sideways or a big red candle. That means we just sell off for the whole month or we go nowhere. But if you know that data, you shouldn't be concerned. You should be excited, like, hell yeah, all of September I'm just going to accumulate. I would wait till end of month to load up, and then just ride the end of your rally, and you'll make your money. So I'm not concerned one bit because I see the data and I'm more experienced. But there's some people that I'm seeing online going, "Oh no, what's happening? I don't understand. It's over." Let me look at the fear and greed index. I'm just curious, but this is absolutely a buy. I've been waiting for it to come under the purple line. I remember people telling me, "Oh, it's not going to come under the purple line." Now that we're here, no one's saying anything, but now that we're here, people are scared. That's how I know it's a buy. It's absolutely. I don't know why. You know what? History just repeats, and I love it. I love that it repeats. I love that we continue to see the same thing, same cycles repeat over and over again. I bet you if I go on Twitter right now and type in BBAI and I look at the sentiment, I bet you people are just, yeah, look at this. We're headed towards, right now it's in greed, but we're headed towards neutral. And if this month does come down, we'll see maybe even a little fear. Right now there's some fear. Is that what I'm saying? Fear right here? 7 fear ingredient. Fear for market momentum. Yeah, so we're starting to see fear here, market volatility. So now fear is starting to show up. And let's just look at, what the hell? I typed in BBAI and I'm getting some weird, I don't know what language this is. Is that Chinese, Japanese? No, I don't know I think I'm going to assume that's Chinese. But that looks rated R. I'm not going to click on that. But BBAI, I don't know why does that even appear on whatever. BBAI falling wedge demand zoned, whatever. That doesn't. I don't care about these patterns. Has been up for nearly 2 months. It's going to continue to bleed out according to historical patterns. But yeah, it's a buy. It's absolutely a buy. People are talking about it now. But people don't. Again, people don't have the. They start getting scared when things get real cheap. I was talking about BBAI since 2023. That's crazy. Let me see if I can find anything else. Is there a BBAI? Is there a BBAI subreddit? I am curious. BBAI Reddit. There is. Let's see. We can see some real tears in here. Some real tears. Let's see if we can get some tears in here. Is this dead? No, it's not dead. It's actually alive. Huh. Okay, let's see what they have to say. This is where we get to see if they're crying or not. If they're crying, it's time to buy. Let's see. Right here, right here, right here. Again, getting sentiment from these people is real good. Let's see. Now they're in the hopeful stage. Still no news for any contract. They want a contract so bad because they want it to explode. They want it to move fast right now. Guys, I really don't know. 5 days ago, feeling bullish right about now. Either this is going to be another color and I make a bad call again, or we'll see. But I doubt it. I would be very shocked. Let's see. So let's look at the sentiment. This is awesome. It's fun to see people squirm because they don't know. They don't know that monthly data. They see September as like, huh? I don't understand why we're starting off red, and then by mid-September, I don't understand why we're still red, and then at the end of September, I don't understand why they're just rinse and repeat. It would nice to be nice. He can just stop screwing around, start using his mouth for something else other than talking. MFer is everywhere, talks to everyone, partners up with everybody, including the hobo behind the dumpster and his mother. But there's zero profit, zero deals, zero contracts. Clueless CEO facts 5 hours ago. So there you go. People are upset. They're angry. It's time to buy. Why there's no reason to worry. Contract. Dude, I'm a little worried, LOL. There it is. I'm a little worried. I'm laughing because it makes me feel good to see people worried and concerned and scared. I'm not worried, concerned, or scared. I'm just like, man, it does suck that I have to wait. Like that's the part that sucks, the waiting part for when it skyrockets. But I'm not concerned one bit. I'm gonna add more if it comes down to fours, low fours. Let's see. Oh, wow. Did this guy buy calls? What are the chances this is over 5.25 by 919? Sheesh. I hope that doesn't mean this guy bought calls. I forgot people are degenerates like that. Guys, I really don't know. I've been with BBAI since $2, and I wanted to be completely honest. I've seen this stock do so good, but it seems so uncertain. See, these people don't know. I don't know what the hell these people even look at. Do they even look at charts? Look at this guy. He's like, I am so uncertain. Motherfucker, I'm uncertain. I'm not uncertain. I'm certain. I've seen the data. I just showed you. It loves to come under that purple line and then it skyrockets huge. What more do you need to know? There's no uncertainty here. We know what happens. That's why I started buying at the purple line. I know some of you bought it like 6, 7, and 8, but I'm like, it's going to come down. And it did. And all those people that called me out saying, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, where are they now? Nowhere to be found. They don't even own up to it. I have zero confidence in management and literally the CEO. This was 5 days ago, guys. This is a buy. This is your buy signal here. I'm going to add this subreddit to my favorites because these are great. Always keep track of the sentiment of online regular people who don't look at charts clearly, who don't look for patterns. The CEO seems like the kind of guy that will do what's best for him and other companies' investor. Now my position is much lower. I think I'll take my remaining profits and move on. Hey, if you gotta go, you gotta go. When anyone posts something expressing concerns that goes against the bullish stance for BBAI, I notice considerable defensiveness and aggressiveness from this subreddit. Yeah, because it's time to buy. They think people are posting a negative narrative to make this sub sell to help their puts, when in reality most people in this sub don't have enough money to actually even move the stock if they sold. Yeah, that's very true. Bag holders coping. So tired of the BS CEO. Well, that's why I only added a few hundred shares. I didn't add a big. If I add again, I'm only going to add like a few hundred shares. I'm not going to go 10K. Not with this one. I'm in like with over 10K on Mara stock. I think I might be almost close to 30K. I'd have to check on Mara stock. But that one I had good earnings and it's pivoting into AI and it's doing a great job. Mara is good. Same thing with Iran and CLSK and Riot. But these riskier stocks, you don't want to go big. So I'm going to get downvoted by bag holders, but take your money and I suggest putting in it. Oh, yeah, go chase something else. The fact that you're getting all kinds of comments here is very telling. I've seen this before with AITX stock. There's a Discord that they were just like infighting, like they were just going back and forth. People were getting banned left and right, and that's how I knew it was a buy. And then it skyrocketed like 500%, and then it dropped, back to lows. But yeah, feeling bullish right about now. Retail community opinion about BBI is in the dumps. So there you go. This is, if I had a fear and greed index specifically for BBAI, it would say extreme fear, and that's when you buy. And it's funny that this always happens when the stock price is at that purple line and under. I want you to think about that. This tells me we are nearing the bottom. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about nearing the bottom. I'm not going to try to time no bottom, but I will start buying at this purple line and under. Okay, so that's it. The sentiment as bad as it gets. This is expected. This is normal. You zoom out. It literally does like to go to the purple line and then under it. Here it really went under it, and it was nothing more than an opportunity when it skyrocketed. It's going to take a few months to play out. You can see these pumps happen every few months, but you got to wait. Here you had to wait like from June till December. No, not even. You had to wait till... So if you bought here in May 2023, you would have had to wait. Yeah, you would have had to wait till February 14, 2024 for that big spike to $4, and you would have bought at 2, so you would have doubled your money. Like, you're going to have to wait. Here's another big wait here for that big run to 10. Here you had to wait, a few months? It touched the purple line on March 5th. Then it started its big run back in June. So April, May, June, so 3 months. 3 months, you had to wait for it to start running big, back to 8.85, and you bought here at around 3s, so doubled your money. I know people are thinking, man, I have to wait to double my money, like 3 to 4 months, sometimes 6. I want 100% and more tomorrow, every day. Sure, go for it. Go chase and hope. I'm going to stick to the patterns and abuse them, and not be concerned about, this is perfect. This is like a good case study here. Why, like, we're at the purple line, we're under it. The sentiment is negative. A lot of extreme fear in the subreddit. This is a buy. I did not intend for this video to be this long, but I think it's a perfect case study of, when you combine everything together, from patterns on the charts to the sentiment, and you look at how people are behaving, what they're saying, and you put it all together, you're being gifted this stock cheap, nice and wrapped up. It's possible that it doesn't work out, of course. This is why I only added a few hundred shares. A few hundred shares, like $1,000 plus. So look at just less than 1,000 probably. I wouldn't go big. It's a good risk to reward, but again, I wouldn't go big. I just wouldn't. But obviously, people are going to do what they do. There's better stocks out there if you want to go big. This is more of a, hey, I like the pattern, but I'm going to respect the fact that it is, it could be the next color. Just throwing that out there, because I know some of you are, I just don't want you to lump sum too much and go big. There's better stocks to go big on if you want to make lots of money while taking less risk. Let's see, weekly time frame, right? We get the consolidation periods, big explosion, consolidation period, consolidation period, consolidation. Guess what? It's going to come down here somewhere, and it's going to consolidate, and for weeks, if not months, and then we're going to get the big pump, right? Look at this. Big pump, comes down, big pump, comes down, big pump, comes down, big pump, comes down, big pump, probably, right? Because this looks like a cup on the monthly, and it's going to form a handle. We would expect that. Quarterly looks a much more clear cup, right? It's a quarterly time frame, so it's going to take a while to play out, and yearly time frame trending to the upside. So it's, I don't know what to tell you. I think it's beautiful that very, very stupid people exist. We need those people in this world so that we can dump our shares and they can on them when they chase at the top. Because guess what? Guess what they do? They're gonna go, oh no, it's running. Let me chase it now at $8, and then they hold a big bag all the way down. They hold a big bag all the way down when they could have just sat back, loaded it up at the purple line and under, and just sat on it for 4 months. It skyrockets 100%. You double your money. And I know some people are scared, but dude, how can you look at this repeating pattern? It's been repeating since 2023, right? We had that huge COVID spike. It's been repeating since 2023. Since 2023, it's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big pumps. So for 2 years now, in those 2 years, we had 5 big pumps. I think we're going to get a repeat like we always have, and we'll get another big pump. I know you watch other finance channels, but they're full of crap. I'm telling you right now. I haven't watched really any other finance channels. The only other one I watch is, what's his name? Zip Trader U. I'm in his Discord, but I have my own Discord, right, to run. But that's where I started, and Zip Trader U's Discord, and then I decided, you know what? I can just come up with a better strategy that's simpler for everyone, that anyone can use. The purple line strategy. Just slap a purple line on your chart and buy when it's under it. Don't go too big, please. People make that mistake. There's one guy in my Discord who always goes in with like 30K on every trade, and I'm like, okay, sure, throw a third of your account at it, but it's a dangerous game you're playing. But I think he's like made 50 to 80% on a lot of my plays, a lot of my calls, because that's what he said at least. But during my live streams, anyways, that's it for the video. Patreon.com/shadesandtrades if you want to join the Discord. This is a buy. I give it a strong buy down here. You've seen everything. I've told you my thoughts. If you go watch any other finance channel talking about BBAI, I don't even know what they say. I'm going to go watch one just to see what they say, but I'm pretty sure they're full of crap. They probably don't even have a strategy. They don't give you a strategy. They're probably just getting views off of looks or off of their voice being nice or whatever. Like they're a lot of these people don't even know how to trade. If they knew, they'd have a strategy. And if they're not giving you the strategy for free, then that they're trash. They don't know what they're doing probably. I give you the strategy for free. Why? Why? Do you want to know why I give it to you for free? Because nobody has the fucking patience to execute on it. Everybody wants to write a book and get rich and be the next, Tolkien, be the next Harry Potter, be the next George R.R. Martin, right? Everybody wants to, take up boxing and be the next big, Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao. Everybody wants to strive for, the top. But the reality is, you can be profitable in the stock market with simple patience and discipline. The discipline to wait for that purple line, the discipline to buy at the purple line and under, and the discipline to hold it back to 6, 8, and 10. And all of that requires extreme patience, as I just showed you. And guess what, my friends? People don't have extreme patience nowadays. They want that instant gratification. And it really doesn't take much to be profitable. It really doesn't. I don't know what happened to people's patience. But I got patience, motherfucker. I got patience out the ass if it means I'm going to make a lot of money. So that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one.